Yeah, 14, 1, 22. Good job on the entrance. Not an easy one, Manuel. Super nice. Good deal with. There's just two little things on this. The build. So the 1's good. The 14's good. The 22's are good when the build of the 22 is good, and I think it comes from the end of the 1. So we get really good 1. Boom. See how it's a little over rotated though on the catch. See here, Manuel, how you kind of keep going. It's the same mistake I make when I do this block. And now you've got a big move into the 22 and you really power forward, and Fred's like just trying to catch up with you, and your momentum's been going in that direction, and then he ends up kind of off level with you. And look at that pitch there, you see that? We need you guys perpendicular to the air, and ideally Fred will be a little bit lower than you. And I think the way we can do that is if Manuel just cruise a little bit more to this build. Everyone needs a piece of you, as I keep saying, on this build, and Fred needs to make sure that he's below you. And just the next two 22s are kind of barely survivable. Also, Felipe should understand that Fred has a longer move into the 14, so be patient, be super patient on that 14. Doesn't really help him if you over anticipate. So yeah, 1s are good, just maybe work on the finish and then that build into the 22. And on this one, what we have is, because Fred is kind of rushing to get those grips because he sees them moving away from him, he's going this way to pick up the grips, and you're going that way, Manuel, to go to where you feel like you need to be. And so now you guys aren't fully in sync with each other. It's like you're going to two different places in the tunnel. And now there's tension, and now Fred's trying to catch up, and he ends up above you, which is not a good place to be, on the 22 build. We want to have Manuel just staying at the same height, Fred a little bit lower, and Fred should feel like he has loads of control over it, but he's just surviving. Yeah, so that's my take on this jump. Decent 14s, really good 1s, just that little bit of the finish. And the 22s are good when we have a good build, right there. Like on that one, it's a little slower build. Fred has time, better confidence. And we don't have those funky pitch pictures. Yeah, and if someone has a short move on a dive, make sure that the other side, have a little look at what's going on the other side, Felipe, just so that you can match up, you're being patient. So let's say now as you're building the 14, you're being super patient and you're watching Fred arrive like you are here. I'm using this as an example because it's a really good one. You've learned from a couple of the 14 builds that Fred has a longer move, so you're now looking, waiting, boom, and off he goes. And we can all do the block together, beautifully so as well.